This video triggers any kind of emotional pain, I do apologize. Just a disclaimer, this video is talking about a very touchy subject. Thank you. Hi, my YouTube family. Today's another touchy subject. Today is going to be about drugs. Now, marijuana is not a drug to me. It's really not. It's an herb. It helps people with anxiety, cancer, many other kinds of illnesses or whatever. But what I'm going to be mostly talking about is the hard stuff like heroin, cocaine, so on and so forth. I have not personally experienced it, but I have been around people who have. And I've seen people who has gotten addicted to it. And it's so bad. It's so bad how now in America, or even other places, not just here, it's taken over. And it's taken over people's lives. It's taken over people's families, relationships. And that is not a way to be. And I have been around it to see how people act and what people do when they have to have it. And it's not good at all. It's really not. And it saddens me to see that people has to go that low to do something like that. Like, people have stolen from their own families. People has just done some really bad things just to get that high, to get that drug, to get that feeling. Because a lot of people that I have come to realize, or I have experienced, I'm not sure if it's everybody, but from what I've saw and from what I've been told, is that they do those kinds of things to get away from the world, to get away from their problems. And that's not the way to be at all. If you have all these problems, mentally, physically, what have you, you need to go seek medical help, professional help, any kind of help. Because in the long run, that drug, that high that anybody has, that needed or wanted, is going to kill them later on. And not even to mention what it does to them while they are on that drug. The face breaking out, the hair loss, the weight loss, sometimes weight gain, and then the mental problems that comes along with it. And that's sad. And I've seen it happen, and it's hurt me. It's hurt bad, and we're still trying to fix it, to help, to do whatever it needs to be done in order for that person to get away from it. And I understand, I know, an addict is an addict and will always be an addict. And if they are around it, of course they're going to do it. Of course they're going to use. Of course they're going to relapse. That's why a lot of people who do stuff like this needs people who love them, like family. Family needs to always stay around, always be there to support that person, to kick them in the butt if need be, to pull them by their hair, to be like, hey, we're going to go do this today. We're going to go talk to this person today. Because, from what I have seen, it is bad. It does have that, ball and chain effect. And We as people really need to come together and make this stop, to help to try to make it a better place, pretty much. Because if we just stand by and let it happen, it's just going to get worse. I don't want my kids on that stuff. I don't want my kids to even see it. And now it's getting even worse to where the teenagers are even getting a hold of it. Not just the pills, not just like if your grandmother or if yourself have pain medication laying around, they can get that too. And I do not ever want to see my niece. I don't ever want to see my girls or my nephew or any kid who is a teenager, which my girls are still babies, but still, I don't want no teenager, no kid from at least my daughter's age, 7, on up to however age, 18. Even older than that, I do not want my kids to experience it. I don't want them to see it. I tell them about it. I tell them how bad it is. I tell them that they need to stay away from it. Now, I guess I do understand that caffeine, cigarettes, coffee, well, coffee's in the caffeine category, but you get what I'm saying. All of those are considered as drug. And you need people, even myself, we need to, watch what we intake, what we eat, what we drink, what we do to our hair, or, well, I mean, the hair part is, of course, made up, but still, we need to try to make this world better and try to help our kids see that it's not all bad. I love you guys. Love each other. Love yourself. Stay beautiful, guys.